And that founder's badge looks really nice. I think I could give you something called VIP too. Hold on, let me try it out. VIP. Gmail. Hey, Takoyakeys STI. Hey, Ziva. Hi. Hello. How's everyone doing? It's been a while. Sorry for the little hiatus. Happy Friday. Hi, Elahana. How's it going? Hey, Togepi, if you're still here, can you let me know if Mexico reached out to you? Just want to make sure you're getting your thing, your prize that you won on that birthday stream. It's kind of dark. I'm gonna increase the ISO a bit. Okay, so today, I didn't really have anything solid planned, but I was thinking of continuing to desolder that Akko 3068 that I was desoldering at the end of my birthday stream. It's actually just sitting there, so maybe I should look into that. Another thing I could do is I actually have these Durock POMs that I got from Keybros. Local drop off. So they even gave me a nice birthday message because I got it before my birthday. It's really nice of them. So yeah, they gave me some Haichu, which is really nice. Ooh, I also got a keycap from Archetype. So I won a SA Ramses Archetype keycap raffle. So I have that just in the corner. I haven't even opened the box yet, so we'll probably take a look at that too. Kyoto KB, hello, how's it going? You're the one that tagged me on IG as an inspiration, along with some other really amazing content creators, so I'm glad I was able to inspire you somewhat. Okay, let me just take, I need to take a count. I forgot how many switches I got from Keybros, so hold on. I think I just got enough to fit this tofu. So 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right, 2, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 6, 8, 10, 6, 10. That's what, 10, 20, 50. Yeah, I think I got 70. 4, 6, 8, 10. 4. Yeah, I got 70 switches. So, yeah. So the Durock POMs, I heard some really positive things about. And so I actually got them over the Durock, not the Durock, sorry, the Gatoron Black Ink V2 switches. And I also got these SPRiT Designs MX Supreme Slow Extreme Slow and Supreme springs. Sean DePaul. Yeah, yeah. I heard good things about it. I heard like you don't even need to lube them that much. So my friend over at Keybros Chatman, he actually said he doesn't even use Krytox. He uses Tribosis 3203, maybe 3204 on them because you don't really need a lot of lube to make them feel really, really nice. So, yeah, so on top of that, you know, some of you might know that I am a tactile switch person, but I also heard lots of great things about using these different third-party springs. So these were being sold on Bolsa when Bolsa Key Supply, when I bought my FR4 plate from there for my tofu. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to, I just added them to the cart. I'm gonna try the Durock POMs stock, see which springs I actually prefer, and then from then on maybe I can just... True Pyro, what's up, man? What's up, True? Kyoto, yeah, they're linear. Yeah. How's it going, man? Happy Friday, TGIF. Frank, what is up, my man? TGIF, yeah, man. Every time I see your story, it just brings a smile to my face. Every Friday, like without you never skip a Friday without posting that dance. Frank, I'm good, man. How are you doing? I think I saw you in Kimchi's stream, but I was in the middle of something, so I couldn't say hey. Sean DePaul, if you like tactiles, you might like slow springs. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the first time I tried these like unique springs was with the Auralite switch. Frank, did you get it? I reached out to Ashkeebs to make sure that you get your prize, and you wanted the Auralite, so you don't remember? We were talking about how your Marbles skin gets you wins, and then you literally won that same race. Dark Action, hey, what's up? How's it going? One of my other birthday stream prize winners. You haven't got it yet? Okay. Well, I definitely let Ashkeebs know, so you'll get it. You'll get it soon, I'm sure. Togepi, hope everything's okay. Yeah, everything's good. It was just a little busy trying to like handle the logistics of the giveaways, like, yeah. But it's all figured out now. There's one person who things are kind of on hold with, but Sean, also Marbles is rigged. Well, here's the thing. When I started that stream, that birthday stream, I asked everybody if they prefer marbles or they would want like I wanted to do some marbles because I spent the time setting up the damn thing, but I asked like if people think it's actually rigged or there's something going on. Yeah, exactly, Dark Action. That's why we ended up just sticking with marbles for all of the giveaways, because everyone's like, it's just so much fun. It's just so much fun. So we just stuck with it. I know some other people have other ways to give away. I know like Coward, there was like a ticket system. You can put in the number of tickets to draw like the prize. It's like, yeah, like a raffle system. But yeah. Anyways, so now that I know I have, was it again? 70 switches. I'm gonna swap out my favorite Boba U4Ts for these Durock POMs. And then I'm kind of curious like to see how they sound stock, and just do a type test there. Yeah, let's go ahead with that. put the bread away so people don't feel too hungry. Oh no, there's a pen mark on this. What the hell? Damn it. I'm so irritated. I'll clean it up later. I don't want to bore you guys. Sean, I wonder if the POMs have the same springs as the cobalts. I have no idea. I saw cobalts. They looked really they were expensive. Yeah, but I've never tried cobalts myself. How were all of your weeks? For me personally, it felt a little... Actually felt fairly normal. Wasn't feeling the best yesterday, so I took the day off work. I just basically slept a bunch. But yeah, how were your weeks? It wasn't me. What wasn't you? What wasn't you, partner? Dank cookies. Thanks for using the emotes. I think I can actually put more emotes in. I need to take a look at that. Dank quit my job. Oh. If you don't mind me asking, like, do you have greener pastures you're moving on to, or? You don't have to answer if you're not comfortable with that. Sean, this week was rough, but at least I ended it with the W on extras and some subathons tomorrow. Ooh. Well, it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Oh, the pen. I was playing with the bread earlier. I don't know. I don't know, girl. It's, I don't know. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Dank, too much abuse, unorganized, and overall affecting my mental health. Well, props to you for making a decision for your mental health. That's, you know, jobs are probably one of the most difficult things to, it's one of the most difficult dimensions to, like, really, really, truly stand up for yourself, because you need coworkers that you can trust, you need a boss that, or a manager that you can trust that advocates for you, you know, and of course you need to learn, you need to know your own boundaries, you need to be able to advocate for your own boundaries, and like how that can play in like the office politics landscape. Like, it's just so mentally strenuous. So yeah, whether you decide to continue to push through it or whether you decide to quit, like, neither decision is easy. So props to you for making a decision on that. You got me hard. No giveaway this time. I'm sorry. I know most people probably assume that I'm just going to be doing giveaways on my streams, but I don't know. Did I become like the giveaway guy or something? I mean, if I honestly, if I had the money and the resources, I would be doing giveaways all the time, just so I can, you know, give back to people. Dank Cookies found a better gig as IT support specialist. Awesome. So I'm assuming that's a fully remote job, right? Which I think has big perks. Dank, I was a day away from completing my 2 weeks, but after Wednesday, I just decided to quit. Yeah, I mean, if you've had it, you've had it, right? So, is the music, is the music okay? It's too loud, not too loud for you guys? What's half and half? Oh, I see. Sorry. That's my question. Um, half remote, half in. That's really weird. Like I personally like the fact that I work from home. Um, yeah, sometimes I miss interacting with people and stuff like that, but for the most part, like I've invested so much in my own space in this office in my apartment that it's just not the same, you know. Plus, like, there's nobody really that I work with at the company. I work with mostly external people in the States. So a lot of my meetings are with people in the States, not really with people in Vancouver and at the company. So it's like, why do I need to go into work, into the office? I love half and half. Work from home can get boring. I never get bored. I never get bored, man. I've been working from home since basically March of last year, and I've loved it. I've loved it. Half and half, one of the best. I mean, I think ultimately, if you get to choose what you prefer, then it's a win-win for everybody, right? Like the first thing is the company telling you to work from home when you can do everything remotely, and you prefer to do everything remotely, then that kind of sucks, right? I gotta say, the Durock POMs might find a permanent home on this keyboard here. Because I'm thinking of just permanently keeping this black-white aesthetic for this tofu. So with the POMs, that'll kind of complete the black and white aesthetic. But it's just a matter of whether I'll like these SPRiT springs. Oh yeah, Frank. Sorry, I forgot to say it earlier. Thanks for telling me about the volume being okay. It's like one of the first things I try to ask just to make sure. God, such a tight tolerance on the tofu. That's like the one thing I would say I don't like about this keyboard. It's like I do not want to scratch up this beautiful E-white case. Making it really hard to keep this case pristine. Audio's perfect. Thanks for confirming. Okay, keycaps off. Got some flex and stuff on the PCB here, so I'm just gonna go brush it off. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I couldn't wait till somebody hydrated me. It's getting really thirsty. All right, time to get the switches off. Where are you? Yes. Switch puller. What's going on? There you go. I should put this over here. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Tank cookies. Sorry, did I sound a little passive aggressive there? You know what, it just... Nah, just sounded happy to be able to hydrate. Thanks, yeah. Hydra homies. Look at this. So, I've told you that the U4Ts are not lubed. But look at that. Or, I know that they're factory lube. I didn't lube them, but... You see that lube on the FR4 plate? That's very interesting. So like some factory lube is leaking out from the sides, I guess. Oh, what the hell was that? Did you hear that snapping sound? That was weird. Yeah, I definitely should lube this. But they're just... They sound so good already, you know? Like some switches, it's like you have to lube it, or you're not doing it justice. But these ones, honestly, I don't know. Maybe if I'm really bored and I don't have any content, I'll probably lube these switches. In the meantime, I have tons of switches other switches that I could probably work with, that I have not lubed, so. Hey Zanyard, what's up? Good morning. Well, good evening. Good morning, yeah. Obergeiman, hello. Waves. Evening turnip. You have the funniest little intros. Quite a snap there. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was literally just bringing this up to, like, do this. I don't know where that snap came from. But when I heard that snap, I also heard a snap in this jar at the same time. I have no freaking clue what that was. Yeah, the switches can communicate and empathize with each other. Yeah, so I guess that means I'm like harming them when I'm taking them out. Okay, the plate's out. I guess I should kind of wipe this down, hey. I'm still kind of amazed by this like factory lubing that's on the plate. This is oil. Oh crap, I didn't update the build. Well, that's because I didn't really have a plan. I'm like, I haven't streamed in a while. I should probably stream. And nicely enough, there are some people, when I was in other people's streams, they're like, yo, when are you going to stream? So, yeah. I'm just putting in, well, I'm taking a first look at the Durock POMs, and then I'm going to try them with these different springs, the Supreme and Extreme slow springs, because I heard spring swapping linears is like a game changer, especially for people who prefer tactiles. So I thought I'd try that out. So try out what kind of springs that I should try with these Durocks or POMs, and then, you know, maybe I'll lube them, and then kind of use them on this tofu for a little bit just to get my thoughts on it. I think I saw somebody. Domo, hey. How's it going, Domo? Domo, are you in the States? Are you in North America? Is it Friday for you? Is it Saturday for you, like Zanyard? Still Friday? Oh, okay. Thank God it's Friday. I'm good. I was just telling people I was not feeling great yesterday, so I took the day off. But in general, this week felt pretty good. Not too slow, not too fast. Alright, that's enough wiping of this plate. Alright, let's try these stock. Hoping that the pins are, for the most part, straight. They should be, but just in case. How should I do this? Just like snap some onto here, put them in. I guess I can just leave it like this and just snap them in. I don't know. It's kind of like a different technique, because with the PC plate that I had before, I kind of just had to take I preferred to take the PCB out entirely because it was just so bendy. Glad you're doing okay. Thanks. Yeah. I think it was just a bit of exhaustion, to be honest. Just snap in the corners. Ah. See, this is why you check your pins. What is this? Yeah, I usually have to do that with flexor plates, yeah. So in that sense, I'm really happy that I got this FR4 plate. Corners. This looks okay. Ow. Stabbed myself. Switches are up here. That should be good enough, right? 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 I don't know if that worked, but I'm hoping it did. I guess we'll find out real quick. Ooh. It's making some awkward sounds though. Hey, Johnny Boy Tech, how's it going? Thanks for joining in, I really appreciate it. For those of you who are watching, who have Durock POMs, how did you like lube them and stuff? Did you film? Did you spring swap? What did you lube it with? I've been told by Chapman from Keybros Vancouver, or just Keybros, that he prefers to use Tribosis on it instead of Krytox because it's such a smooth switch stock that it feels over lubed if you use Krytox on it. So let me know your thoughts. I'm good chilling? Nice. Yeah. Just for posterity, I need to see what they're like stock and do like a proper, have like audio recording of them stock, just in case I need to make a YouTube video out of it. Haven't tried Durock POMs before? Okay. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about the POMs except for sort of, you know, anecdotal like reviews, like Shoobs reviewed them. I watched that video. I feel like I bent a pin here. Hold on. I did not. Ooh. They sound nice from the sound tests I've heard. Yeah. Yeah, Durock is a solid company, I must say. I just dropped the switch. I don't know where it went. Found it. OP Blacks? What are OP Blacks? God damn it. Just... okay. Is it like MX? Are they Cherry MX Blacks? I will say that installing these switches on this plate doesn't sound very good. There's no like snappiness to it. And it's kind of hard to tell whether the switch is in or not. It's like a mushy, clicky, weird feeling. Feel and sound. Like, the PC plate actually sounded snappy. Oh. Hey, Dr. J. What's up, man? My good friend from high school. Let's go, yeah. How's it going, man? Are you off work? I know you got interesting hours because of your profession. Oh, I missed a bunch of stuff. Gazzew TV, hey, what 60% hot swappable would you recommend? I would say, well, there's a lot of like really good 60% that are out. I think the Bakeneko does the Bakeneko come out hot swap? But yeah, one of the obvious choices would definitely be a Tofu 60. I saw Stray Chroma post on Instagram her school setup, and she put in a wireless PCB into her Tofu 60, and I thought that was so cool. Like, I tried looking it up. I think One Up Keyboard sells that PCB, but they didn't have a 65%. So I definitely would have been interested in that. Then I would have a wireless Tofu for work purposes. I think there's another JWK switch, milky top, nylon bottom with a POM stem. Doing West Coast Trail tomorrow off for a bit, checking the stream and learning. Well, thanks for joining in, man. I know you're super busy, guys, so I always appreciate it when you take the time to talk to me and stuff. Hope everyone's well. Domo, yeah, it comes with a hot swap PCB solders under their extras. Okay. Well, there you have it. I would recommend the Tofu 60. All right, let's get the keycaps back on. I know it's a little tedious because I'm gonna have to do this again, but the time I spent taking off these keycaps and arranging it this nicely means I can just put them back on super fast. So shoot. Of course, that's if you're not messing up the... Something's wrong with my grip and stuff. I just keep like dropping things. Oh, the Bakeneko. Okay. Yeah. I hear some people say Bakaneko. I don't mean to be like a language elitist, but it's just funny, right? Because baka is stupid in Japanese, and bakeneko is like a monster cat. Neko is a cat. So it's like stupid cat or monster cat. You know, there's a bit of a difference there. Oh, what the hell? Didn't have the switch in for the enter key. It's sold out. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even read your comment there, Kevu. And you said Bakaneko, just like I explained. It's sold out, yeah. Just stay tuned on like group by info. Like there's some YouTube channels that like cover things like this. If you follow people like Alex Sotos, Hypotech, NDV, Nguyen, Shubes, like they're always gonna have the hell? They're always gonna have like the prototype keybs and stuff, and they're gonna be releasing the reviews and streaming them and stuff like that. So if you follow them, you'll be up to date on everything. Oh no. Did a wire pop out? I'm gonna be so mad. Just wait for a restock, yeah. Shit. Did a wire pop out? Is that why it's acting all strange? Possibly. And that's the problem with V1 stabs, I think, right? Did it pop out? Oh no, you would know right away if they popped out. It feels mushy for some reason. I don't know why. Why is it mushy? Mushy, mushy. Something feels off about it. Like it might have something to do with the fact that it's just like, it's a spring that I'm not used to. Like it's kind of a weaker spring. All right, I'll look around while I wait for a restock. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not super versed in like the most current keyboards and stuff. I know there's Freebird. Oh, the Freebird is a 60% keyboard that I think only comes in a hot swap option. So that's another one you can check out. I guess it also depends on your budget too. Because if you have a smaller budget, a lower budget, like I know EpoMaker makes keyboards that are a little more budget friendly that actually don't sound too bad. But if you want more of like a more solid sounding keyboard, then yeah, some of the ones that we suggested earlier are pretty good from what I've heard. I've never actually typed on any of them myself. Zanyard, there you go. Kevu VT, go follow Zanyard on Twitch. Here, just. Hey, thanks for the follow, Kevu. What was it? S-O. Zanyard. There. Go follow that guy too, because he's going to be building the Freebird 60, which you might want to purchase. Okay, so okay, 200 Canadian max. Okay, yeah. There's not a whole lot of like more of the customs, like cause even like excuse me, even like a Tofu 60 probably costs more than that. Like obviously if you do have keycaps, because keycaps can cost a lot of money if you already have a GMK set or a PBT set, then that eats into your budget. So if you're like 200 Canadian for everything, switches, the keyboard, which is like the case and the PCB, you know what I mean? Switches can cost a lot, although there's obviously the Gateron Milky Yellows, which everybody talks about being like the budget king switch. Yeah, so really depends on a lot of different factors. Domo. Honestly, the Keychron Q1 seems like really good value. Yeah, you know what? I checked out Andy Nguyen's video. I actually haven't checked out Shub's video. I know Hamaji also released a video about it. Keyboard, I believe, also released a video about it, and his sounded really nice. Yeah. Okay, so let's check it out. Let's get monkey type up. Let's turn off the music. There you go. Okay. Let's get the monkey type screen up. Kevu, not sure, to be honest. I don't want to spend too much and too little for quality reasons. Yeah, well, that's where the balance comes in, right? Like I'm like all about value. I don't really care about budget as much. Like there's always a diminishing return, right? Like cars, for example. You can get a Porsche if you can afford it. It's like one of the best cars you can get, right? But if all you care about is go from A to B, then, you know, and that's the whole thing about mechanical keyboards and customizing that, because it's like you can customize it like a Porsche, because you can enjoy the experience of typing. You know, if you're going to be typing on a keyboard all the time, then why not get something you love looking at and enjoy typing on? So it's all, you know, all of that is kind of up to you. If you can afford a little bit more for a keyboard that you can use for a very, very long time, then, you know, I would say try to up your budget a little bit. But since keyboards are a little harder to obtain, like the custom ones or the group buy ones, you know, maybe like a Freebird or a Buck and Nickel when they come out or when they go back in stock. Well, sorry, the Freebird hasn't gone into group buy yet, or is it in group buy? Anyways, what I'm trying to say is like availability for good keyboards. It doesn't come by too often, so if you can spend the money on that right now, and if you have another keyboard in the meantime, then I would say like slowly build up all the components and the switches and stuff over time. Like you might not have $500 now, but over a period of 5 months, yeah, I'm sure you can save up $500, and then you can get the best possible quality switches and keycaps and stuff. So ultimately, like, it'll take longer, but you'll be happier with the end result, and then that's something you'll be able to own and use for a very long time, right? Anyways, sorry for that. Dr. J music is sick. I miss Nujabes vibes. Yeah, I would play like his music and stuff, but I'm kind of, if I wanted to monetize like my VODs or stuff like that, or if I wanted to cut sections of these VODs and make a YouTube video out of it, I don't want to be hit with a music rights copyrights claim. So I'm just using Lo-Fi Girl, and that channel, like, you can just use that music freely. So all right, anyways, let's try typing with the stock switches.
Wait a minute. This isn't my world. Disappointed!
Hello, do I say, is it Willard or is it W Lard? Thanks for the raid. I'm just I'm just about to do a type test with the stock Durock POM switches. And then I'm going to take them apart and lube them and stuff like that. Most call me Lard, but both is fine. Okay. I'll call you Lard too. All right, let's check this out. Oh, right. First of all, is this loud enough for you guys? Oh no. Don't do this to me, please. Sometimes, I swear to God. I swear to God. Of course you work now. Just use this one. Just hide that so you don't see it. There you go. Okay. Hey Sal, aloha. How's it going? Is this loud enough? Is this loud enough for you guys? Yeah, okay. Awesome. Okay, let's get this bread here. All right, so this is the stock POM Durock switch, linear, with on the Tofu 65 with the FR4 plate. Oh, should I run a prediction? You know what? No. I'll do it next time. Hold on. I feel like I keep delaying the type test, so I'll just do it. Okay. Ugh. Oh no. I should have just kept going. Ah. Oh, that was awful. That was awful. Okay. Here are the... It's... I don't know. I didn't like typing with these, to be honest. Hold on. Can you hear that spring ping? Can y'all hear that? So that's coming from just the springs. These are just the stock springs that come with the Durock POMs. And the shift key is weird. The shift key feels mushy for some reason. The space bar, the return rate. I mean, you know, like the Bobas have a 68 gram spring. I think the Durocks are what, 60? Let me just check. Actually, no, I'm not gonna plug them in. I have PTSD from plugging in this tofu and then it never working, so I'm just gonna try to minimize the number of times I do that. Durock POM, linear, spring weight. Oh, 63.5 grams? That's weird. Hold on. Hold on. What is it again? So the Durock POM is 63.5, and then Boba U4T is 68. Yeah, I have the 68 one. They feel completely different. Yeah, they feel completely different in the sense that like the return of the keys themselves just seem really slow and unresponsive. And then the shift key just sounds like mushy as hell. Look at that. That's awful. I don't know. But the weird thing is the enter key doesn't feel as mushy. But I just checked the stabs and the stabs seemed okay. But yeah, this so 63.5 grams. So is that 68 minus 63.5? That's 4.5 gram difference. It feels like a 15 gram difference. I'm not gonna lie. Like when the what is wrong with the autofocus? When the boba like comes up, it's like really snappy and really, it's a really satisfying what do you call it, upstroke when the stem comes back up. But this one just feels like, I don't know. Anyways, so we definitely want a spring swap because I definitely do not like it as stock. And if I don't like any of the swapped springs, I guess linear is not for me. Like just straight up. Although I will say that Bolsa, I think Bolsa has, here, let's go on their website here. They have different weights. So here's the FR4 plate I got. Shop. What? Where's like their miscellaneous stuff? What the heck? Ziva, thanks for the hydrates. The double hydrate. Thank you. Oh, there you go. That, as an ecom guy, I'm like, oh, that's a flaw. You click on shop in their catalog and it doesn't show up in their catalog. So yeah, they have like 55, 60, 63. I was definitely more interested in like the 68 and the 72, but unfortunately all of them are unavailable. So the only ones that were available at the time were the 60 gram Supreme and Slow springs. So that's why I got it. So I guess I can't say for sure that if I don't like these springs, I'll never go to never go to linears. Because I should probably try like the heavier spring weights that I prefer. But honestly, like The fact that the stock spring for this Switch is 63.5, and honestly, it feels like a 45 gram Switch. It probably has something to do with the fact that, you know, I'm so used to a heavy tactile 68 gram, and like my fingers are trained for that now. So who knows? Maybe I need pen springs in my Switches moving forward, and then pen springs will become too weak, and then I'll just, I don't know, I'll have the strongest fingers in the world. Anyways. Okay, well, let's take a few of these out. I guess I'll take out... Yeah, I'll take out ASDF. And then HJKL, and then I'll swap those out with these different springs. I will say though, it's pretty smooth. Hey Josh, Steng Dynasty TV, what's up, man? My good friend Josh. Can I say we're good friends? Good enough friends? I don't know, I feel like we had a really nice chat on the day of my birthday before my stream. Hey Lard, thank you for the follow. I just realized I didn't do like an introduction. I'm sorry. I'm still new to streaming. I realize that every streamer does this, but I haven't. So kind of a delayed We Are Besties. Oh man, that's where it's at. Even got me a nice drink from Starbucks. Why is this stuck? Is this stuck? Jesus, bro. So yeah, my name is a delayed intro. My name is Takoyakeys. I am in Vancouver, Canada. New to this keyboard community. Pretty new. I do not and will not claim to know everything. But I'll do my best to answer any questions and comment about things in this community with my limited knowledge. I'm just here to learn like most other people. And yeah, I just started streaming like 3 weeks ago, was it? And I really enjoy it. I really enjoy interacting with people and hanging out, so welcome. Okay. So it's like these gold-plated springs. My autofocus is off. There you go. I think the focus area is somewhere strange. I need to fix that next time. Yeah. I will say, so this is my... Oh! Dude, you know what I just realized? I never did a little type test with the frickin', when I built this macro pad. I never did a type test for it. Nobody asked me. I guess everyone was just focused on the giveaways. They're like, yeah, just shut up. I don't care about this crap. Just do your next marbles race. I have a mission for you. Find me some darling colored springs and switches. Oh, that's a tough one, man. I know that Ash Keebs had... what was it called? Gatoron Lion switches. But the color isn't the same. They're like red top, yellow stem, so I guess that's out. But that's the closest one I can think of right off the top of my head. Yeah. Ash Keeps. I gotta mod this keyboard later too. Let's see here. Shop. switches. Cow switches. Oh no, it wasn't a yellow top. Oh, you know what I just realized? Josh. Boba gum switches. Boba hum. I actually have these. Hold on. I have these. So I think I missed a few comments here. Past. Hey, how's it going, Past? Are those Pikachus wearing masks? No. Apparently, the old generation of Pikachus had chubby cheeks and like a white face. Yeah. So on my birthday stream last Monday, yeah, they're calling him Fat Pikachu. Gen 1 Pikachu. That's how you can tell, like, in artwork and in toys and stuff, apparently, that this is like OG stuff. Yeah. Josh, how many do you have? I think I have like 70. I think I definitely have enough to cover a 65% board. Lard. Oh, delayed introduction for me as well. I do hand-wired builds with 3D printing and I do some coding. That's sick. Props to anyone that has that kind of skill. I don't have that kind of skill. So, mad respect. Here, let me just turn off my music so you can hear what the boba gum sounds like. It's... I don't know. It's a silent switch, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear anything. But I'll increase the gain a bit just so you could hear something. Let me put a key on here too. So wait. Yeah, so yeah, if you're okay with silent switches, like personally, I tried it on a keyboard for a little bit. Wasn't the biggest fan because I still like the feel of a key press. And since I love bottoming out so much, if I'm like, I feel like I'm robbed of it, if I'm deprived of it for too long. Yeah, it's definitely an office setting switch. I attract too many people to my desk with key cult typing sounds. Yeah, but do you attract people in the right way? Like, wow, that is a really cool sounding, which it is, keyboard. Or is it like, shut the fuck up, I will murder you in your sleep. Like, I know where you live. You know, is it like that? They want to take my board and make me type on my memory. Okay, so they want to rob you of your keyboard. Yeah, I mean, hey man, next time we meet up, I'll just give you these, man. I've tried lubing them, and they were not too big of a difference, to be honest. Like, Gazzew switches sound really good stock. I'm not gonna lie. Down for them either way? Sure, man. More than happy to have helped complete your aesthetic board. Okay, back to... Ow. That thing... Damn, that shit just cut my elbow. You see that scratch? Okay, fine. Cutting is exaggeration, but Jesus. The thing is sharp. That was the bottom corner of my tofu. Just took my skin off. Jesus. I also want the switches on that tofu because that was some next level stuff. Yeah, I have some extra. I'll have to count how many extra Bobas U4Ts I have. This is stock though, man. This is stock. They sound fucking amazing stock. Like, Jesus. Where was I at? I was doing this. I was doing this. I was about to have a haichu because I need some sugar. I feel like, oh, that's what I was trying to do. Turn off the music again. I never did a type test of this frickin' macro pad. I guess I should put it on the desk. Okay, so this is acrylic material, acrylic plate, and this has sorry, I should this haichu is like mad. It's like making me make all this sounds. It's got Ashkeeb's R light switches, linear switches, lubed and filmed. Okay. Hey, thanks for the lurk, man. Good luck with casting. So yeah, they sound pretty good, right? And honestly, I love the feel of these linear switches or light linears compared to Durock POMs. Because for those of you who don't know, this switch has a very interesting spring. I keep forgetting what they call it. They call it a double extension spring. So that's what it looks like. So it's a much longer spring than normal, but yet it still has a similar spring weight to like the Durock POM, which has a much shorter spring length. So that's really interesting. But yeah, I don't know. That definitely plays a part in like making this switch seem a lot better, in my opinion, in terms of the actual the feel. The feel of the key press. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Let's let's get back into the spring swapping. I know I could probably just get away. I know I could probably just get away with doing one, but I feel like if I do 4, I really like doing this. I feel like this will give me a better feel overall. So I'm doing 4. So let's put the Supreme springs in these ones. So let's take a look at these springs at a glance. Oh, they're all like connected to each other, like human centipede. Okay, so at a glance, at a glance, these look exactly the frickin' same. Do they not? They're the exact same height. The width between each spring is also the exact same. Honestly, just based on first impressions, I have no idea how this is going to be a different switch actuation experience. This is mad bizarre. Okay, but so we know the gold one is the stock Durock POM switch. This is called Supreme? For real? Hold on a second. Oh? Hold on. Huh. There seems to be a little more coil in the clear spring. Yeah, I think I might actually agree with you there. Well, I actually didn't see any more coil, but I do feel a slight bit more resistance when I'm pressing down on this one, which is has the Supreme. Here, let me zoom in a bit here. So I feel like there's a bit of, what is wrong with the autofocus? So in this one, I feel like there's a bit more resistance, whereas this one is just like flat. All throughout, it's just the same resistance. But this one, when I press down initially, it's about the same resistance as the stock one. But as soon as I get like halfway down into actuation to bottoming out, I feel a little more resistance, which is interesting given that these are 60-gram springs. Like, you would think that the 63.5 gram spring weight of the stock Durock POMs would actually offer more resistance. Very strange. But anyways, let's just finish out swapping out these springs for the rest of them. This is very intriguing. Oh, this one's flat. This one's flat. What the hell? Hold on. What the? Yeah. This is very interesting. Okay. Spring weights are not the whole story. I agree. I agree. But I don't know. I feel like it's very easy to trick people into thinking that spring weight is the whole story, right? Like, how do they determine that? Like, they manufacture these springs, right? They calculate the amount of force required to like press this spring all the way down, all the way to like till it fully compresses. That's my assumption that, okay, that's 63.5 grams. So they rate it at 63.5, right? But this spring, it feels heavier and a little harder to actuate, which it does. It feels like bouncier right in the middle part, right here. It feels like it actually takes more force to actuate. And if it does, how do you land at a number like 60? So, I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting too granular with the... Sometimes I dig a little too much into things. Interesting. All right, on to the extreme slow springs, which I believe somebody mentioned that I might like based on my tactile switch preference. So we'll take a look. What weight are these, Sean? They're rated at 60 grams, both of them. Both the Supreme and the Extreme Slow springs. 2, 3, 4. Are these longer? They look longer. Yeah, they are. They are a little bit longer than the stock. Yeah, okay. So let's try these out. I definitely do like these more than the other two. You know what's funny? I'm like, when I first bought it, I'm like, what do you mean slow? And just pressing the switch, I think I kind of understand what they meant by this. Is like slowly you start feeling the weight of the spring, kind of the resistance gradually increase as you bottom out. So for somebody like myself who likes bottoming out all the time, I'm probably more likely to feel the bottoming out for using springs like these. But we shall find out. I was actually worried like I might mix up the springs, but because they're actually different lengths and a different color from the stock springs, I'm glad that won't be a concern. It still feels kind of weak though, in terms of like the feel. Hola Sandy, hello. How are you doing? My boyfriend likes bottoming out too, yeah. Oh, there's something to it, you know? I'm good. Good. Glad to hear that. Sean Paul, I like the 62, 63 slows and the 67 normal ones the most. I go lighter on the slow since most of the press feels heavier. Yeah, you know what? I take back what I said earlier. Like, you start feeling the weight a little bit more as you actuate the key. I actually... Yeah, I think you're right. I think that you feel the weight a bit more at the top as you actuate the switch. Yeah. Huh. It's very interesting. I think the difference is pretty subtle, not gonna lie. I think at the heavier, at least for me personally, who prefers like heavier typing experiences, heavier springs, I probably won't notice like too much of a difference to the point where I'm gonna prefer like a certain type of spring over the other, unless it's a heavier spring. So yeah, like I'd love to see what like a 68 72 gram of both slow and supreme would be like on a linear switch. And I feel like if those won't satisfy me, I don't think I'll ever go linear. You'll notice the difference a whole lot, or a little more, when it's applied to a whole board. Yeah. Not gonna lie though, I don't know if I want to right now. Maybe what I can do is if I have like Gatoron Milky Yellows or something that have like a basic whatever stock spring, I'll just spring swap all of them. I have a bunch of 68 gram spare I'm trying to get rid of. Sure. I'd love to try it. WR Mendax. Thanks for the follow. I think I've seen your name here and there before. But yeah, thanks so much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'd love to take that off your hands. I'm in a couple chats here and there. What's up, man? Not much. I'm just trying different types of springs. The Supreme and Extreme Slow springs. I've heard from a few people, including Brocklina, that they prefer spring swapping pretty much every time they get a linear switch. 57 long boy springs are the way to, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah, I guess these aren't really long springs, but I really do like the Oralite linear switch double extension springs, which are in this macro pad right here. I definitely like this the most out of. So this one has the MX Supreme 60 gram. This one has these 4 keys, and these 4 keys have the MX Extreme 60 grams. Yeah, well, granted, the Oralite linears have a 63 gram weight, so maybe that has something to do with it too. Sean Paul, you can DM me after stream. I'll ask you to cover the shipping. Yeah, of course. Of course. US to Canada is a bit... the shipping actually across the border is actually not too expensive, thankfully. But I'll definitely cover shipping, of course. Thanks. Mendax, just like the dual progression springs or long points. Are you Canadian? Yeah, I'm Canadian. I'm in Vancouver. People of mention who are also in Vancouver. Marodi Caps is in Vancouver. Ash Keebs is not in Vancouver, but Victoria. Oh, so sorry. You know Canada then. Sorry. I assume most people are American, because that's most of my audience on like IG and stuff. Winnipeg, welcome. Dang is a homie. Yeah, great guy. He was super generous, providing giveaway stuff for my birthday stream last week. It's all good. I just say I'm above Minneapolis. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not in Vancouver technically. I'm in Richmond, which is like just south of Vancouver, but I just say Vancouver because whatever. Greater Vancouver area, it's not the same sound, you know. It's just simpler. Vancouver, yeah, Vancouver. You know, like same with Toronto. When I used to go to university there, and I used to go to like the Mississauga campus. Yeah, I'm talking to my American friends. I'm like, yeah, I'm like in Toronto or near Toronto. People in the States only know Van in Toronto. Yeah. I feel you since I'm close to NYC, but I just say NYC to make it easier. Yeah. Because what matters is like people, when they ask you where you live, they're not really interested exactly where you live, right? They just want to know like what area. Yeah, I will say I'm just like about these springs. I don't think it's like too massive a difference. I will say though that I do like the slow springs better than the Supreme springs, and overall I prefer the slow springs to the stock springs also. Yeah, so I guess since I already have them, I may as well just swap them out, right? Sean, do you think you would like slows in a tactile? Yeah, I heard some people use them in tactile switches too. I don't know, let's try it out. Let's swap out this 68 gram bad boy on this Boba U4T. Just put it here. Oh yeah, I can feel that heaviness. To me, they feel a bit snappier than normal. I like snappy, so maybe they will be good for me. But an 8 gram difference is pretty huge. I guess another question is, how much does like a tactile stem affect the experience when you swap out a spring as opposed to like a linear? So this is a 60 gram slow. This is a 68 gram just regular U4T. Huh, interesting. There is a difference. Where's my escape key? There it is. I even feel like, dare I say, it sounds different. Where are you? Oops. Oh no. There you go. So this is with the slow spring. Oh. Mute, please. I guess it's not really easy to tell, but I think tactility is driven by spring weight, spring compression, leaf and stem bump, so it's kind of hard to factor all that in. Yeah, I agree with you. We don't really talk about leaf that much, hey? But I feel like there's something that can be done in terms of improving or eliminating leaf ping altogether stock, like just from the get-go. I have some ideas on like what kind of leaf could be developed to reduce like either scratching sound that could come from it or just in general reducing the ping. But it's so interesting. I might be boring you guys. I'm just like doing this for several minutes at a time, but it really does feel different. The slow spring makes it feel poppier, and the actual experience of actuating the switch, it actually feels rounder than the stock spring. It feels rounder, like it's smoother over the tactile bump, as opposed to you hit the tactility, you press it at a certain, force to make it go above the bump, and then it just like goes straight down, as opposed to this one. I feel like it's easier to achieve it even when you like press the actual stem down really slow. You can like gradually press it over the tactile bump, as opposed to this one with the stock spring. It kind of just like goes down. It's a lot harder to like go over the bump. It's either you go over the bump and You're at the bottom right away. Interesting. Obergeiman, not bored. Pancake waggle. Please keep going. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sean, progressives lessen the bump even more. I actually like the bump a lot, but I kind of like a tactile bump that is rounded, like well rounded. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this. Like, I thought I was only spring swapping just for linears, but I might just enjoy spring swapping to improve the whole tactile experience. Lemped floor, hi, joined again after eating dinner. What are you comparing? So initially we compared the SPRiT 60 slow springs and the SPRiT 60 supreme springs. There wasn't like a massive difference, but there is a difference. And then Sean Paul suggested that I try spring swapping on tactiles instead of linears, and I kind of like the slow spring in the Boba U4T more than the stock spring. And this is a 60 gram spring as opposed to a 68 gram spring, which I actually still like a lot in the stock U4T. Sean Paul, well, the bump will still be the same shape, but it feels less impactful. Hard to describe. Yeah. Yeah, this is really interesting. Oh, hold on. I just got a text from my girlfriend. 1 second. I'm just gonna turn the music back on again just for you guys. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, I know I said in the beginning that I might be lubing switches and stuff. I don't know if I have the time. It's probably going to take several hours, and I haven't eaten dinner yet. So, but this is good. We're able to sort of figure out well, first of all, if I like the Durock POMs. They're very smooth, but I don't know if I can have it in a daily keyboard because the spring weight experience just doesn't seem heavy enough for me. Because like I like resting my fingers on the keyboard sometimes, and then I'll just like, if it's a linear switch, like when I got the Novel Keys, the NK65 Milkshake Edition with the silk switches, I kept pressing the keys, you know. So that's kind of how I used to base things off of. It's like I need a heavier spring, especially if I'm using linears. But I don't know. Do I want to spend time lubing switches that I likely will not use? I might actually want to just spring swap the Bobas, and then just keep using the Bobas, to be honest. Lemp floor. Oh, so you don't feel the bump as much. You still feel the bump, but the experience of pressing it slowly, you can feel the bump completely from top to bottom using the slow springs. as opposed to the stock springs, you just like go over the bump and then you're immediately at the bottom of the bump. Even if you press really slowly, it's really hard to get in the middle. But the slow springs, you can get in the middle. It's very bizarre. Yeah, you see that? You see how I can like sort of go in the middle before it hits the bottom? Whereas this one is just like, nope. 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 Probably not then, and not worth the time if you're not going to use it much. Yeah. If you type quickly, is it like that still? It's hard to tell because I haven't done that yet. Like I haven't spring swapped a bunch and actually typed on it. But just based on this experience, I don't know, I kind of like it. Just casted a bunch of Miro Tsunami. The new system is so good. Man, you've been busy, man. I saw that, was it? The black one. Here, let me show you. Let me show you guys what Mirota Caps is doing. Let's see here. Which one are you talking about? Miros Berry and Berry. GMK Earth Tones. GMK Miros Noku. Down below? Yeah, the one you worked on. Tsunami. Is this it? Ah. Yeah, I saw the waves and I'm like, it's gotta be this one. That's so cool. Yeah. There's something about your keycaps that I really like. Just like the matte bottom and then the opaque top. Like I've said this before, it reminds me of like the Japanese pudding. Let's see. Yeah, like this. Right? Except with a bit more of the opaque balanced, you know, lower down here. But just, it totally reminds me of that. Yeah. Like that one right here. Kind of, this looks pretty. Yeah. Damn, I'm starving now. I need to stop looking at this. Anyways. Yeah. Actually, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I have, maybe I haven't fully recovered from yesterday. I probably didn't drink enough water today, so I'm getting kind of a bit of a headache. And it's almost dinner time. So, I might call it quits early, just a little earlier. And then we'll probably pick up tomorrow on, oh, that's so weird. Guys, I don't know what to do, because, you know, my whole plan was to use the Durock POM switches on this keyboard, but I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it'll sound and feel a little bit better lubed, but the actual feel, like the amount of like force required to actuate the you know, the key, like that's not really going to change much. And that's the thing that I'm not the biggest fan of. And that's just, in general, I'm not the biggest fan of it in linears. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to proceed, and I might just like hold on to the POMs for, you know, like a custom build for somebody in the future. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, one thing I haven't done yet is build the Stellar 65. So maybe I can do that next. Maybe I can do that next stream. Continue to practice soldering, and then actually build the damn thing. I guess the question is which switches to use on the Stellar. I think I have these Glorious Panda switches before they stop calling it Glorious Only Panda switches. Let's see, 36 switches, so 72. Yeah, so I should be able to use these and cover the Stellar 65. But I have to be really certain that I want to use them because obviously it's a soldering job. Yeah. Sorry, I just missed a bunch of comments. My partner Dino, my fave. Yes, I know it's your fave. Maybe we should go get some later. There's a Japanese market nearby us. Maybe we'll get some fresh air and get something from there. Over here is called creme caramel. Got it. And I know in like Spain or in like some Spanish countries, they call it flan. Or is that Europe? Dang Dynasty, check your DMs after. Sounds good, yeah. Science and testing can lead us in unexpected directions, so it's okay to change your mind, says a very unscientific rabbit. Yeah, I think, you know what? The Glorious Pandas have been sort of sitting for a while, waiting to be put into something. So I may use that in the Stellar 65. I also have some, what is it called? KTT switches. I think I got them off Ash Cubes. Let's take a look here. Yes, please. Okay. Well, it's already 7:20. Hopefully they don't close. Maybe they're already closed. Mrs. Snoozerton, hey, what's going on? Did AutoWorks reach out to you about your giveaway prize? Where was I looking for? Yeah, switches. Yeah, TTC. Bluish white switches. I got these ones too. These are interesting. Tactiles. The bottoming out is silenced, but the upstroke is not silenced. So that's it. Let me just get one out just to show you guys. Hold on. Oh, what did I say? I was just asking if AutoWorks reached out to you yet about your keycap that you won. So yeah, these are the bluish white TTC switches. These are a little interesting, like I said, because the bottom out is silenced, but when it comes back up, it makes that snapping sound. So it's kind of bizarre. Usually you hear like clack or thok, you know, but it's like silent clack. I don't know. It's a little strange. see. I do have a bunch of other tactile switches like the Everglide Oreos, which haven't really found a home yet, so maybe I will try those out too. Maybe I'll put those in the Stellar 65. Anyways, there's lots of options. I have lots of switches. Anyways, I'm getting tired. I'm starting to ramble, which is a symptom of that. But yeah. Anyways, let's call it a day. I'll figure out what I feel like doing tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, I should eat. So yeah, thank you guys for joining in. I really appreciate you being a part of the stream, as always. Let's find someone to raid, I suppose. Let's see. Oh, Epsilon. He was very helpful in the birthday stream. So let's raid that guy. Oh, right, this isn't working. Thank you for the stream. All right, go eat and stay hydrated. Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate you all. Raid. And then at Epsilon. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna raid Epsilon. No raid message. Yeah, I'll stream again tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. Okay. See you guys.